We are all familiar with the story of Cain and Abel. Everybody know about the story of Cain and Abel. Like our first story, technically, out of the Bible. And we learned a lot from Cain and Abel's story. But for the purposes of this video, let me explain something. Um, the Bible tells us Adam and Eve at that time had two sons, Cain and Abel. Cain was the older, Abel was the younger, and their parents said to them, make a sacrifice unto the Lord from, as we said, Cain is a farmer and Abel is I'm rearing animals indoors. So I'm still technically farming, but animal rearing. And they met, they had conversations, basically Cain I tell, in brother what you want to do. And God know your heart. Let me say that. God know your heart. Um, both persons didn't have the same reason for giving the sacrifice or the passion for giving the sacrifice. Cain gave some stuff, not something of importance to him. Some versions tell us that he wasn't giving something significant. Abel gave the best. He gave his best animal. And his offering, as it was said, was accepted by the Lord based on how the fire burned. We know the end result of it. Jamaicans say Cain take the fork and do Cain and Abel. But in a proper sense, Cain killed his brother. And when pressed about it, he was asking the Lord, he was telling the Lord, saying, no, when brother there, and if I'm my brother keeper, I made him to say, you ask me for him for. Sometimes, let's flip that to our real life now. Sometimes you treat with a situation different from others because of your experience and because of your faith, something inside of you, something that we cannot explain. You give holistically because you're altruistic in nature. So the treatment with you will be different for some persons as opposed to others. You give holistically, so people might like you more, people might appreciate your offering more. Somebody else on one side sit down and now give his all, now give her all, but they are expecting to reciprocate the same benefit and the same what you would have gotten from your persons. So to be fair, they're not gonna treat you just like how they treated that person. They might like you, they might like the person. That will harbor some resentment. In the case of Cain and Abel, Cain never liked him brother because the Lord accepted his offer. Because of when brother do, because the Lord accepted his offer. No, you chose to live a particular way in your life. You chose to approach life in a different way. But you're hating on me because I had a different approach and my approach was working for me and yours did not work and still isn't working for you. You can't bash me because you chose a different path. You can't bash me because my approach for something is different from yours. I give a certain love to things you don't. So you have to be mindful of that. You can't pre people because, hey, the one Paul I get this and the one this I get that and the one Michael I get that and the one Abraham I get that and But at the end of the day, the Lord is looking at your heart and judging you based on your heart, your mind, your thought processes. Cain holistically gave the best of what he had. You chose not to. So you give your half-heartedness and expect to get full blessing from. You can't give half-heartedly and expect to reap holistically. That makes zero sense. Saying that to say, using Cain and Abel's example, people are going to hate upon you for the blessing where you get. People are going to hate upon you for how people treat with you. But at the end of the day, you still have an option. You can choose to speak to them and deal with them accordingly, or you can choose to still passive and say, yeah, you are going. I give you love the same way. I show you love in a bid for you to see that your approach is not working out and you can come towards my side and you can have some blessing along the line. Change your thought processes, change your lineage.